Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's quite early. We're about an hour and a half away from content drop. So I just told myself, let's have a video out before the content drops, and then we'll have one after the content drop. So far, at night, I did manage to flip a few cards. In terms of coins, I'll explain later on. This Lautaro Martinez, there's a lot of activity going on with this card. A lot of people investing, which really scares me. But otherwise, there's a lot of buyers buying him, and I fully expect this card to be extinct at 80k when the upgrade happens. So we'll have a look at that. I was checking my club and I didn't realize, but James Madison was given an upgrade of minimum +3, so he was just there sitting in my club. Now I do think this card will upgrade to an 86, but even if you check on Footbin for the cheapest 86 rated inform, it's around 22, 23k at the moment. And this card being at 36 just didn't make sense, and I just went ahead and took the coins on him. He may rise a bit, but I'm not sure it's that much of a usable card. People would rather just buy the headliners. In terms of Grealish, the same story there. He's set for an upgrade, so I took the coins on him. This Jara, I think that's how you pronounce his name. I have him in my club, untradeable. So what happens? Yesterday I go in the market trying to see his price. I want to sell mine, right? So his price was around 15k, but only two cards were listed cheaper than 15k. Both of them were listed for 11k, so I went ahead and bought both. Didn't sell the one in my club because I didn't have the space in the transfer list. But the two that I bought, both of them sold at 15.5, so that's roughly about 3k if I'm not mistaken after tax, so just easy money there. In terms of Grealish, I packed him. Madison, I packed him, so very good profit there. This Lautaro Martinez, if you have a look at yesterday's video, he was bought for around 57k, so that's very good profit there too. The rest is pretty much the same. I didn't do any sorts of buying last night. The only thing, I may have added a few cards, which let's have a look together. Nothing there. Maybe in the transfer targets. I think I did add a Delict. Yes, this Delict right there is new. So that's a new purchase. I bought one more, and if I'm not mistaken, even this one is new. But this one I'm pretty sure 33k for an 87 rated inform, which I'm very happy with. In terms of unassigned cards, I do have quite a bit. I have about 3 or 4 cards unassigned, so let's have a look at that. Man, the menus are laggy. Yeah, I've got two more Cornets, so that's what happens. A Cornet last night dropped all the way to 11k. I picked up 4. I've got 2 listed, 2 over here, which I'm not very worried about. I'm pretty sure I'll get the sale today, very soon. He's already quite up at the moment. I just had a look a while ago, and he was at 18k. So that's overall pretty good in my opinion. Maybe if the right content drops, he's going to increase a bit more. Now, I need to take a loss on the card, but I'm not sure. Let me know down below in the comments what do you guys think. This is one of the cards that I just can't understand the movement. There was a lot of hype in this card, but the hype is dying down. I bought this card for 464. He's currently around 400k. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys had him. What would you do? Would you hold? Would you sell? But looks like, if I look at the chart of this card is just in a free fall. It's been falling every single day, around 10k a day. So I don't know what to do. Should I just take the 70k loss and sell it, or should I hold on to him? Let me know your thought. In terms of TP, I just want to have a look. Okay, so we're still there. I did want to explain one more thing. Every promo, EA releases a bunch of SBCs, right? Especially on the first day. And every single promo, 84s and 85s rise due to these SBCs, because EA wants to release those players so that people open packs during lightning rounds. So at the moment, the 84s are lower than 4K. They're below 4K. Talking about a guy like, okay, I've got him on special, that's why. A guy like Ruffier, goalkeeper from Ligue 1, French nationality, links really, really well. I'm very, very sure that these type of cards will be required for SBCs. There's also Visca, Depay, all these types of players are currently lower than 4K. Same thing for the 85s. If you have a look at a guy like Lukaku, who, in my opinion, is a popular card when it comes to SBCs, he's lower than 10K, which is not, which is a very good price. Now, that's only one at 9.6, but looks like a few people have started the investing, but still he's pretty low. On bid, you may catch him for lower than that. There's also Gonzalo Higuain. There's Icardi. All of them are below 10K, so that's a very good look. And if you do miss the buying opportunity at the moment, they may go a bit lower during lightning rounds, but I'm not 100% sure on that because the content drops at the same time as lightning rounds, and you're gonna have way more competition buying those cards than, if you buy them right now. The same thing goes, now I did clear the transfer list, same thing goes with those James Madison and Grealish which I sold. They are due for upgrades, but once the upgrade happens, why do cards drop? They drop because you're competing with, 500-600 people trying to sell your card. And now anytime you list, somebody undercuts you. And that person who just undercut you, there's another guy who's gonna undercut him, and the card will just drop. At the moment, if you have those cards, they're not worth it. The upgrade will not make them very much usable or popular usable cards. So in my opinion, right now, you're not competing with anyone to sell them. Later on, you will compete and you're gonna take a loss because the card is gonna drop. One more thing, which I wanted to tell you guys. There's a few buying opportunities at the moment. I do really, really, really like Ben Yedder in this team of the week. Ben Yedder is a usable card. People are going to use him. A lot of people have been waiting for lightning rounds to pick him up. Same goes with Doucouré. Same goes with Ramos, right? Those are three popular cards. I'd say De Jong as well, but De Jong, I've seen a lot of people investing in this card. And if he drops significantly lower, maybe 10, 20K, during lightning rounds, this is when I'll pick him up. But otherwise, these three, Ben Yedder, Doucouré, and Ramos, they are very, very good buys in terms of flips. This weekend you may be able to flip them multiple times if you do take advantage of the lightning rounds and buy them at a good price. Now remember, lightning rounds may not run for 1 hour, so do wait a bit. Whenever you see, I would say these type of cards, you would look to snipe them, meaning set a filter. Let's say Ben Yedder at the moment is selling for I think he's selling for around 600K. I'm not that sure about it. I haven't looked at his price all that much. Well, he's definitely above 550. Let's see if we see the, okay, so he's way higher than 600 at the moment. Let's try 640. There you go. So let's say you guys know he's selling for 640. Lightning round starts, you just set that filter down all the way to 500, and this one, the max, you just set it at 600, and then look to snipe him. You never know. A few people, when they pack those cards, they panic. They don't even know the price of the card. They just go ahead and list them for maybe 50, 60K undercuts just to get the coins quickly, because they do know that after lightning round, the guy whom they want to buy is also going to go higher in terms of price. So do have a look at that. Ramos, popular player, very good card. If you look at the stats, very, very good. So these type of cards are good. In terms of team of the week fodders, as I said yesterday as well, Voland, Alberto, and there's this guy as well who's very, very interesting. The only reason I know about him is because I got him in my reds, which is unfortunate, but at least this may be an opportunity to trade with him because of that. This guy is currently selling almost discard price. Now, what I do like about this card, 82 rated, a lot of people, even in 85 rated squads, they like to put golds that are higher rated and informs which are lower rated due to this type of solution being cheaper. This guy is French from Serie A, which is wonderful. Now, if you look at any type of informs for the past, let's say, since the beginning of the game, center backs have always risen more than the others because center backs with the goalkeepers where you get the chemistry, right? In terms of every SBC that comes out requires 70 in between 60 to 70 or 75, even 80 chem at times. Center backs with goalkeepers are where you get your chem. So this guy being French from Serie A is very, very interesting in my opinion. This is the type of card that I do expect to rise out of packs. So do look at him during lightning rounds. He won't drop below 10k because this is his min price. Pick him up at his min price. Yes, he might take longer than other team of the weeks. For example, Mina was faster to rise because the supply was lower. This guy will get quite a bit of supply, so he will take maybe a week more to rise, but he is gonna rise at the end. This is what's important. Now, do remember all these team of the week investing is bearing EA releases a team of the week SBC. So do have a look if there is no team of the week SBCs dropped today. This is when you go ahead and buy those team of the weeks. If there is a team of the week SBC, do stay far away from informs because they're going to drop in the short term or at least until the SBC is out. And another thing, a guy like, for example, Delict. Now, I wanted to show this because let's say you guys are interested into buying Delict for whatever reason in terms of a team of the week fodder. He's one of the cheapest at the moment, in my opinion. If you go on min buy now and max buy now, you're going to see it's very, very complicated. You need to scroll hundreds of pages. I would say go on min price, which is around 20k, and put the max your budget. My budget right here is 31k to buy him. Now you're going to see a lot less listings and you're going to see the bids as well as the buy now. Look at this right now, 25k bid, which is, expiring in quite a bit of time. So I wouldn't bid on that right now. And you're going to see the buy nows, and sometimes, trust me, it's very, very surprising, but look at that, 28k buy now, very good. I don't have the transfer list space, otherwise I would just pick them up right now. Sometimes you do see the 87 being listed at 30k, so this is very interesting in my opinion, because anytime you get the 87 below 30 or even below 35, it's a wonderful buy in my opinion. Look at that, 27k buy now. So you do get to see the bids and the buy now, which is very important in my opinion. If you want to get the cheapest one, do not only look at the buy now, because there's going to be a ton of more listings on this card. So this was just another way of buying these type of cards that have multiple special cards. Delict has the UCL, the nominee, the 86 inform, the 87 inform, and the team of the year. So it's very tough getting him on the market at his best price because there's just too many listings of him. So pretty much that was pretty much it. Early morning upload. In terms of flips and investments, I'm gonna hold on until I see the content first. I'm very scared with EA. At times they do release content just to kill traders. So in my opinion, I'd rather wait until I see what is the content drop. And the fodders are good. The market should very much go higher. I say after, if I had a wild guess to take, the market is gonna fly after content drop, because icon moments are not something which any of us can afford. Now I would not afford it myself, because A moment's Ronaldo will cost you more than maybe 15 mil. Same thing with every card, and they're gonna go extinct for at least a week, unless it's a less popular card, like for example, an Edwin van der Sar. Maybe he will be in the market earlier and at a more affordable price. But why would you pay all that much for a goalkeeper? Every goalkeeper is pretty much the same. I did start Foot Champs last night, so I'm at the moment I've got 3 wins in 3 games. So let's hope I can continue and I can get good connection to at least be able to get to Gold 1, because last week was just horrendous for me. So if you guys enjoyed the content, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, really support the channel. There's a lot of effort. I do spend before I make the video, I spend around an hour just looking at the cards in the market to be able to give you guys advices on it. So do support the channel, subscribe, like, and thank you very much for the support lately. The videos have been getting a lot more views, so I do appreciate this. You guys are the best, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.